Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, good people? It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. I want to wish you a gracious good morning. It's Monday morning, it's July 3rd, and it's 6:23 in the a.m. And this particular reading, it's just for today. So if you're following me, you know my very first readings are from Just for Today and uh, Daily Reflections, which are Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous. And the reason that I read those two first thing in the morning is because I work in the field of addiction recovery. And I want to be grounded in my message and my energy for the day. So that has become a practice for me to read both of those first thing in the morning. Amen. Just for today, let me just get into this, man, because it is a recurring theme. And on July 1st and July 2nd, Rick Warren, and if you don't know that name, he wrote The Purpose Driven Life, spoke of a quiet time and the practice of developing a quiet time. And here I am in a recovery book, and the reading for today is entitled A Quiet Time. So that's 3 consecutive days I received a message about developing a quiet time. The reading says many of us have found that setting aside quiet time for ourselves is helpful in making conscious contact with our higher power. Now, some of you know that I say if you were raised Baptist, you have a soundtrack of hymns and spirituals for your life. And some of you may not know this song, but when I read that opening caption, I thought about the song Steal Away. And some of you don't know that song because, yes, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to get some blowback for saying it, but I'm going to say it anyway. You don't know that song because now, as much as I love contemporary gospel, I don't know whether I'm in a club or if I should be praising God. It's hard to make the distinction between the two now. And I'm going to caution folks. I know you're preaching to a new audience, but you're becoming dangerously close, or you're coming dangerously close to incorporating the things of the world with the things of God. Amen. It's a fine line now. It's been a fine line. You know, I've seen some things said and done in the sanctuary that have no place in the sanctuary. Let me get into this message. It says, most of us pay lip service to the value of conscious contact with a higher power. Yes, we do. And I think one of the greatest disservices that you could ever do for anyone, I'm going to say tell anyone, one of the greatest disservices that you can ever do for anyone is to tell them that you're going to pray for them. If you have no intention on praying, don't even offer it up. And I mean that with everything that you heard me say that in. You know, that empty promise. Yeah. One, it's not going to hurt the person because God's going to bless the person regardless of whatever's going on, if he so desires. But it says a lot about who you are. You know, I'm either double-minded or self-serving, sometimes which are one and the same. I'm going to get back to the reading. I'm like the Temptations, man. I swear about, do a little bit of choreography, and then I come back to the mic. It says, yet how many of us consistently take time to improve that conscious contact? If we're not already established in a regular regimen of prayer and meditation, today is the day to start. And I don't mean just, I heard this said yesterday and it was like, whoa. I don't mean a monologue. That's how many of us approach prayer. It's a monologue. When prayer is a dialogue, you're having a conversation with God. You're waiting for God to respond. You're listening. That's what communication is. But too many of us like to hear ourselves talk. Okay, here I go, spinning back to the mic. It says the quiet time need not be long. Many of us find that 20 to 30 minutes is enough time to quiet ourselves, focus our attention with a spiritual reading, share our thoughts and concerns in prayer, and take a few minutes to listen for an answer in meditation. Our quiet time need not be lengthy to be effective, provided it is consistent. 20 minutes taken once a month to pray will probably do little but frustrate us with the poor quality of our conscious contact. 20 minutes taken regularly each day, however, renews and reinforces an already lively contact with our higher power. In the hustle and bustle of the recovering addict's day, or the person in need of healing, many of us end up going from morning to night without taking time to improve our conscious contact with the God we've come to understand, the God we serve. God is on 24/7 for us, 24/7, 365. And, it's a major effort for us to carve out 20 minutes. Nobody is that busy. And don't let them tell you that they are. However, if we set aside a particular time of the day, every day, as quiet time, we can be sure that our conscious contact will improve. Are you in conscious contact? Again, I'm asking the question. Is it a monologue or a dialogue?